a good pizza meal. I mean, it's carby, it's saucy, it's cheesy. It's everything you want in a good comfort meal. Today I'll be sharing with you 4 pizza topping ideas that are full of flavor and healthy-ish. I mean, it's a pizza, guys. As per usual, I've gone ahead and time-stamped each recipe in the description box below, so you can always come back to whatever you feel like having whenever you do feel like having it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm Sarah and I make videos on health and sustainability. If these topics sound good to you, please do go ahead and click that subscribe button down below because it really helps to support my channel and I upload new videos every week. With that being said, let's get on to our 4 healthy-ish pizza topping ideas. First up, we have the Korean. I love the thinly sliced meats and kimchi you get at Korean barbecues, and there's an appetizer you can order called cheese corn. Oh my god, it's literally just corn, mayo, and cheese, but it tastes so good. For this pizza, we're going to use some healthier alternatives, but still keep that great taste. For the pizza base, I'm using the same 2-ingredient dough recipe I tried a couple of weeks ago. I'll link the video in the top right if you're interested, but you can totally just buy a ready-made pizza base. We're going to start with a garlic base. Drizzle and brush some olive oil on your pizza dough and top with minced garlic. If your dough is unbaked like mine, pop in the oven at 220 degrees Celsius for approximately 10 minutes. I learned this the hard way, so keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't get burnt. Meanwhile, in a pan, drizzle on some olive oil and pan fry your thinly sliced pork until it begins to brown. Then add in your kimchi, being sure to include the kimchi sauce too. If you haven't had kimchi before, it's a really great source of probiotics and it tastes kind of like a spicy sauerkraut. Stir fry until the pork is completely cooked through and simmer until the sauce thickens up. Once your pizza base is out of the oven, top with your kimchi pork, some corn kernels, then some shredded light tasty cheese. Pop this back in the oven for about 2 to 3 more minutes until the cheese is melted. Once done, sprinkle on some fresh basil. Then, as a healthier alternative to mayo, I have some Greek yogurt that I've seasoned with salt and pepper. Drizzle it onto your pizza, and that's my Korean-inspired pizza. This was actually my husband's favorite, so give it a go and let me know what you think. Next up is a pizza I call the Cafe. It has fresh salady toppings and just reminds me of sitting at an outdoors cafe in the summertime. To start off with, we're going to do another garlic base, so drizzle on some olive oil and minced garlic and spread it across on your dough. Bake at 220 degrees Celsius for approximately 10 minutes until lightly browned. Then top with some sliced red onions and rocket leaves. I love the peppery flavor of them. Some sliced beetroots, diced feta cheese, and cubed avocados. Finally, to top this pizza off, I dollop on some of my tahini salad dressing. I'll link the video of that recipe in the top right corner, and you can always navigate to it in the video description box. Season with salt and pepper, and that's the Cafe pizza. This is lovely and fresh, and actually my favorite pizza out of the 4. Third on the list is the Spanish. This pizza is inspired by the tapas we had on our trip to Spain a couple of years ago. Spain is such a beautiful country and their food is amazing. First off, baste your dough with a drizzle of olive oil and spread on some tomato sauce. Kind of like tomato toast, which is a traditional Spanish breakfast, but I didn't have any fresh tomatoes. Then top with some lightly pan-fried chorizo, sun-dried tomatoes, Kalamata olives, and finally top with some shredded tasty cheese. Bake for approximately 10 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius until the base is lightly browned. Once out of the oven, I topped it with some lemon thyme and drizzled on some lemon juice for some tanginess. And that's the Spanish, which takes me back to having sangrias at lunch and €1 tapas in the Spanish markets. Last on the list is the lox. I love lox bagels, and the idea of having it in a pizza form just really appealed to me. This is a nice and simple one to make. Start off with basting your dough with a drizzle of olive oil and bake at 220 degrees Celsius for approximately 10 minutes till lightly browned. I left mine in for a little too long and it had an extra crispy top. Then smear on some cream cheese and top with some sliced red onions and smoked salmon. Here I've topped mine with some fresh basil because my basil plant has grown like crazy and I just really needed to use some up. This tasted great, but topping it with dill would have been a bit more traditional. Finally, I drizzled on some lemon juice for some tanginess. And that's the lox. Alright, so those were 4 healthy-ish pizza topping ideas. If you do give any of them a go, please do drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you did enjoy this video, I actually do put a fair bit of effort into the video editing process. If you'd like to show some support, please do click that like button down below and hit subscribe because it really helps to support my channel and I upload new videos every week. Thank you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
What do you see when you look at this train?
I see it.